praise them all round on that.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Derby's always an occasion for pride and for passion, and this one no exception. Manchester United have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure.
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goes for goal! They've done it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
For me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Plays a clever pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Now here's the through ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Defender's on the back foot, looking to force his way through. Battles to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Belts one. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Away from immediate danger. Shapes the shoots. That is wayward.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Crosses one in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's whipped it in low.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
A chance! Looks to slip it through. What a save! Terrific reactions! Now the pass. He's not going to get that. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Passes it through. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky. Very lucky.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Passes it through. Steered in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries a through ball. Crosses it in. Okay. Thrust towards the front line. Gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks like a good ball through. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
And there's the end of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good. Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Looks to slip it through. Into the middle. And back out it comes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Decent ball. In with a header! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Now the pass. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And he's on his way! Oh, good interception. Tries to dink it in. Now here's the through ball. Passes it through. Pumps it upfield. Dashing forward at pace.
Manchester City have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Comes sliding in. Who's going to make this theirs?
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Has a hit! And the follow-up! It's there!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Ake, aimed long and direct. Gets it upfield. Done very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Floats one over. Pushes it out wide. Goes wide. Towering header! That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Manchester United had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Spoon forward. Played out to the wing. Whipped in. Firmly met. Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Manchester United have a sub ready to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Looks like a good ball through. Big chance here! Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Could try cutting inside here. Keeper sees it all the way. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Knocks it towards the front. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Manchester United, their final change. There will be 4 extra minutes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right, and he's onside. Throw it.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint. Neither side deserved to lose for me.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Tries a through ball. Pumps it upfield. Aim forward. Tries to pick out a teammate. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Battles to win it back. Cuts it out. Tries the route one option. Ball in, just miscalculated. Shell pass, that's the message there. Looks to dink one in, and he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, great ball, now the shots! They've scored! First blood drawn. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Manchester United didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Floats one over. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
With a delicate ball, and the defence can get it clear. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Towering header! Really well taken goal.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Chip through. That's put paid to a promising move. Trippier hoofs it forward. Spoon forward. Now can he finish? Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.